Well, hi everybody, this is Kim. Welcome to my channel. It's been a while, yeah. If you haven't been to one of my videos before, I do gig economy videos and also random technology videos and some other just random life types of videos. Anyways, this one is going to be a gig economy video. I'm going to talk about my earnings year over year and why I think the gig economy outlook for me seems bleak. Hopefully that's not the case for you. Okay, let's get started. Oh, before I forget, if you enjoy this video, if I would appreciate it if you could please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you like this kind of information. Okay, so first I'm going to talk about why I haven't posted in a while. It's been all good things and life has just been super, super busy. So, to be honest, the second half of February and all of March, I was really unavailable. We were planning for my daughter's wedding. The end of January, my new granddaughter was born, which was so exciting. They live in Idaho, so I planned a trip to go up to meet her. And while I was up there, I brought my grandson down with me back to California so I could spoil him and spend some quality time with him, which was fabulous. And then there was my daughter's wedding. Family came in. We had the wedding. It was a wonderful, magical, beautiful day. Then lots of family time. It was just very busy time of all wonderful things. After everybody went home, the wedding was over, we got everything cleaned up, and now it was time to just take a couple of weeks of downtime and recuperate. Of course, I still did go to work, but just came home and I didn't really want to do much of anything, let alone go out and deliver. So, no delivering basically means no content. I wasn't even opening the app. I wasn't reading any of the forums on Reddit or anything about Doordash. So I didn't know if anything new was going on. I was just really tuned out for that time period. And so, yeah, I haven't really done any videos at all except for a few shorts here and there. I just couldn't think of any good ideas because I wasn't out there in the trenches. About a week ago, I decided to go back out and test the waters. I wanted to see if my environment is the same as everyone else's. I read so many things about how dead it is out there and that there's no good offers and people are having a hard time making any money and it's just dead. Was I going to have the same experience? Yes, it's pretty dead here too. But I had an idea because my area is a little unique. This year, which is not normal, I live in Southern California. We have been in a severe drought for years. This year, we had months and months of rain. I want to say since like October, it's just been raining and raining and raining. Flooding type rain, not just little sprinkles. I think we had like 26 inches of rain or something this rainy season, and we don't get, we're lucky if we get 5 or 6 inches of rain normally. So I don't know what the average is, but we had way more than normal. And as of about 3 weeks ago, the weather cleared up and it's been really nice. And everyone in town is out and about. Every restaurant you go to is packed. Every mall is packed. Every parking lot everywhere is packed. People are out walking their dogs, playing at the playground, playing pickleball, playing frisbee, whatever. Everywhere you go, everyone's out. No one is staying home and ordering food. We were cooped up long enough. So, did I make any money? Well, I made a little. My husband and I went out a couple nights. We just barely made our baseline hourly of $30 an hour. If we can't make $30 an hour, then to us it's not worth it, and we just go home. We did have one night where I don't even think we made $20 the whole night, and we stayed out for a little bit over an hour, and we just went home. I think we went to dinner. Anyways, it's just not consistent. You can have a great delivery, do great, and you're like, okay, this is awesome, and then you get nothing for 30, 45 minutes. So it really takes all the fun out of it. And, if you're not busy, if you're just sitting waiting for offers somewhere, that's no fun. Now, I did go out last weekend for a couple hours. I made about $70 in about 2 hours, which is good. But it was really only because of one person who tipped really well. Prior to her order, I think I was at $45 and I was approaching 2 hours of delivery time. It was at the food court at the mall. And so it was, I think, I want to say $16, $15 or $16. And it was going about 3 miles from the mall to the person's house. And I was going to go to the grocery store afterwards, and it kind of dropped off in a good location to get to the grocery store. So I'm like, okay, fine, I'll take this one. So I took it, fully knowing the food wasn't going to be ready. But it was Uber Eats, so I thought, well, maybe. Anyways, sure enough, I had to wait about 10 minutes. I did communicate with the customer and let her know that the food wasn't ready yet, etc. It was an order that required a PIN from the customer, and I did. When I had the food in the car, I told her I was on my way and to be prepared with the PIN number, blah, blah, blah. So I get there. She was friendly, answered the door. I gave her the food. She gave me the PIN, went on my way. Then about an hour later, I got notification that she tipped an additional $10. So that ended up being fantastic. That one ended up being close to $26. So because of that, I did well. But if I didn't have that one, it would have not been very good. I think it was like, I want to say $44 or $45 that I had before that one. So anyways, she saved the day. But I think I probably only did 4 deliveries during that whole 2 hours. It was really slow. I don't know if there's too many drivers. There's no deliveries. I don't know. Do you know? Do you have any ideas? Do you have any input? Is your experience the same? Anyways, so then I started thinking, how slow was it last April? I didn't remember it being slow. What about the year prior? I don't remember any months being slow the year prior, but that was during COVID, so that doesn't really count. But I do have data from past years and decided to check it out, and I'm going to share it with you. So this next screen I'm going to show you is my earnings from each month starting in January of 2021. You can see all the ups and downs and the different trends. I did keep this year in there. I wasn't going to, but you can see just how terrible this year is going so far. But like I said, probably 6 months, 6 weeks, maybe 2 months of it, I didn't even go out. So it's kind of hard to use that data, and it's not really the app's fault that I didn't go out. So the lack of earnings is really on me, not on any of that. But still, I wanted to show you everything, so I didn't leave anything out. I started delivering for Doordash. That was my first app in December of 2020. And then Grubub, I think, was next in like January, February of 2021. And then Uber Eats I started much later, maybe like April or something of 2021. But anyways, yeah, so here comes all the data. I didn't keep the numbers in. I just wanted to show you the chart. So basically down the side here is thousands of dollars, and over here are the months along the bottom. The blue is 2021, the orange is 2022, and this gray color is 2023. So you could see I hardly even made anything. January was decent, and then I just kind of stopped going out. But these two are interesting. So 2021, obviously I had much higher earnings, but also had a big dip here in September, October, November, and then December started picking back up. 2022, started off January pretty good, and then, it was okay. It was pretty much more steady. Now, I also went out much, much less in 2022. I was back to work full time. I didn't have as much free time. I didn't really, I just basically, let's just say this. I'm extremely part-time at this. My husband and I maybe go out 1 or 2 nights a week, and we spend maybe 2 hours. I go out on the weekends once in a while, maybe spend 2 hours on the weekend. So it's not like I'm doing this for 20 hours a week or something, So keep that in mind as you're looking at this. And it's not a very scientific study. This is based purely on my own earnings in my own zone with, my actual hours out there working. So this is a very, very part-time worker earnings chart. But you can see trends. And like I said, 2021 was COVID. There was a lot more deliveries. People were afraid to go to restaurants. Restaurants weren't even open for the most part. 2022, things opened back up. People were out doing stuff. I became much better at picking which orders to take. So I worked a lot less. I made less too, but I think hourly I probably made more because, you work smarter, not harder, right? And as I learned more, I only took the offers that were worthwhile. So, is what it is. But I found this pretty interesting. So it looks like here's April right here. So here's January, February, March. March was a little slow last year. Like I said, you can't even use this year's data. I probably shouldn't have even included it. But April last year was good, and April the year before was good. It's close to almost $3,000 last year in 2021. May was good. So anyways, you can kind of see. So it dived down here in September in 2021. October, November, December were a little bit lower. And once you get to the holidays, I was kind of shocked because I thought it would have spiked up for the holidays, but it really didn't. But I probably just didn't spend enough time out there either. So anyways, yeah, so I wanted to share this data. Do you have any data like this to show what you've made? It'd be interesting to hear from others if your experience is the same. I don't know. Anyways, like I said, I'm not sure how much longer I'll be doing this. If I can't make decent money, it's not worth my time. I do enjoy it, and if I have absolutely nothing else going on, I might still go out and try delivering. I just don't know if it's going to be a let's go out and do this every week kind of thing, or just once in a while. If things pick back up and it becomes more fun again, but if it's not fun and I'm not making any money, what's the use doing it? I have a full-time job. This is for extra money. We don't live off the money that I make from this, so this is for extra things. And so anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll try to be more regular about creating content. I'm not sure if I'll stay in this arena necessarily. I might try to come up with another angle to look at it. I'm not sure. If you have any ideas, put that down in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Anyways, hope you're all doing well and making lots of money. We'll see you next time.